Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I welcome you all in the webinar on software testing. The main importance of software testing and the quality assurance is of high value in a software development cycle. Both of the process refines the whole process and ensure the superior quality to the product. And it reduces the maintenance cost and provide the better usability, and it enhances the functionality. And nowadays, there are various types of testing tools are available in the market, and which includes automation tools, then DevOps tools, security testing tools, accessibility testing tools, performance testing tools, usability testing tools, ERP testing tools, and many more. And hundreds of software testing tools are available in the market, but the most demanding automation software tools in the year 2020 includes Tosca, then Selenium, Test Complete. They are very much demand in the market. So today we have invited Rahul Sanghvi sir. He will enlighten us about the software testing. Currently, he is working as a senior automation trainer at TOPS Technology. He is having 5 years of experience as trainer. He is having a good knowledge in Java with Selenium, and he's worked on many projects like Gourmet Cooking Class, then Glorious Foodie Squads, and Graphics Plank. And he trained more than 2,000 plus students with a mixed categories, experienced IT individuals and students looking for the placements in automation. So on behalf of DC and MC Department of Pali University, myself, Dr. Priya Swaminarayan, Dean Faculty of IT and Computer Science, I welcome you, sir, and I also welcome all participants. Now I hand over to Rahul, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Just also completed my overview given by madam. Just little bit, I also given you just introduction about myself. Myself again, Rahul Sanghvi. I also am CA completed in Baroda MS University in 2010, and after 5 years, I have also experience in a Sivsa College of as a professor in BCA and MCA student. And after the 5 year, I just coming here for the TOPS, and recently I'm doing also job in a TOPS as a senior trainer. Clear? I also have a experience in Java as well as software testing as well as automation testing, but as well as Python also. So I have more experience in developing and testing both field. So today I have a webinar that is a kind of software testing. So this is a very usually we have to see about that the testing. This is a here about the word because we are doing testing everywhere and every time. Everywhere and every time. Why? Why? Because whenever we are going for something, buy any product, we have to test first. Whenever we are going to, for example, as a cloth, I want to buy the cloth, then I will trial the cloth and then I will buy. So why everywhere testing is needed? Sometimes as a home, from my mother, your mother, also having the cook, and they have to be test first. If it should be tested and it's a properly tested and verified that it's a properly, they have to be given, they have to be served to everyone of behalf of his family. So that is a kind of what. So that's kind of things we should apply on testing. But right now our topic is software testing. Right now our topic is software testing. So how the software testing is work? So first thing, sometimes there are so many usually problems will be created in a mind. Okay, I doesn't know about the coding. So I want to I want able to doing for job या I suppose जो बोलते हैं ना कि job मिलेगी क्या नहीं मिलेगी, there have to be recently question in my mind. So in the software testing there are two type of working in a software testing. There are two types of software testing in available in the market. So first thing, whenever you start with the software testing, there are no coding available in the software testing. But whenever you are going with the automation testing, at that time little bit coding is allowed, little bit, not the use coding whatever the developer have to be develop the code. No, there are only 5% of the code we are used whenever the automation testing, yeah, means we have to use. So no coding. No coding means what? Okay, in the software testing, there are no coding is available. So why testing is needed? Suppose if do not test anything, yeah, any product, yeah, any software, yeah, any application. Suppose you are not doing any kind of things regarding the testing. So what kind of problem will be covered? What kind of problem will be occur? Suppose you are coming from this way in this crossroad, and in the opposite side I will coming here from the crossroad. So what is the problems at the created whenever you are coming from this side, the signal is the green. So what you have to think about it? Before the red signal, I just cross my this pass away of the crossroad before the red signal. But somehow, what about there? Here also green signal. There are the mistake in the software. There are mistake in the software. So from here also the red green signal. So I think also about same kind of whatever the you have to think about that. So here again I just crossed the road, but signal is green. So before the red signal, I just crossed my road. In duration, the software, there are the problem created in a software. We also see that the Hollywood movie and Bollywood movie, the signal will be hacked and the signal both every side green signal, everyone come out and so many lots of problem is created. So in this way also problem is created the both way there are the signal is green. So what is the situation they will be they are the created, but when the signal is green we are doing the fast, whenever the drive the fast the accident will be occur. Yeah, sometimes the death, yeah, sometimes very expensive and very dangerous, it's a created situation due to this signals problem, not from your problem, not from my problem. Then so every time they have to be see the signal before starting in the crossroad. This is the green signal, but every 3 signals are red. If I'm testing whenever the start the signal at that time, so this problem it's not created in the future also. So there also testing is needed. There also testing is needed. But what are the market value available in the manual and automation both? So we can see also in a Google, like for example, we also know about the Google Trend. In the Google Trend, we have to see right now the which testing is very popular in current scenario. Clear? Suppose I'm in India, so I just Google convert into India and I just check the manual testing. So manual testing, whenever you have to search past 12 months, what about your sickness, what about the graph will be represent. But whenever we have to compare with the automation testing, so what is the difference between that? In India, right now, automation testing demand is very increased. It compared to manual testing. It's compared to manual testing. But sir, we are just living in the Gujarat. So I'm just search also Gujarat. Then in the Gujarat, both are equal. There are 19-20s percentage we have to difference. Here, there are 35 manual testing in the 34. In Gujarat, also increase the automation testing. But manual testing is also demanding right now because we also check manually everywhere and every time. So what is the definition of the software testing? What is the main concept of the software testing? Why it's needed? Because whenever we are starting the testing, at that time, the first thing we have to produce the testing demand. Why it's create? For example, some students are going into Java developers. Some students they are going into the Python developer. Some AI, some machine learning, some IoT, some any kind of fields they have to be going. But everyone know about that. Suppose I am doing the Java. I am go for the Java company, but I am only given the interview in Java company also. But when we are doing the Python, so I am just looking for Python as a developer. But you are the tester. You are eligible for each and every company. If that company, yeah, those company working on a Java, those company working on the PHP, .NET, Python, AI, machine learning, anyone, but testing demand for all the developing side required the tester, because right now everyone wants the quality. Everyone. Suppose you are going for eating as a, yeah, miss dinner for the yeah, any hotel. So why you are going the hotel? For example, very famous hotel, we are going for that. Why you are not go for the Rakdi? Why? Because some relatives they have to be come in our house, yeah, at our home. We are going to very good hotel, very famous hotel. We are going for that, eating the dinner, yeah, eating for the lunch, yeah, anytime. Why? This is the reason why you have to check. We have to get the quality every time. Why we have to get the quality? So this is the reason. The software testing, whenever you have to check, so every companies, every customer must require the quality. Whenever we are going for buying the phone, whenever we are going for the cloth, it's a good cupboard. It's a good cupboard. Why we have to say that? It's a good material. Why you have to say that? Because of testing. Whenever you feel, whenever you touch the any kind of cloth, then you have to say that this is a good, जो बोलते हैं ना, there is a good a material. How? Without any touch, how you can say that it's a good material? So that kind of things we have to check. Without any manual, automation is not possible. Without any manual, automation testing is not possible. So when the software testing means what? Software testing means what? Software testing is a process. Why? Used to identify the correctness. Second thing is what? Completeness. And third thing is what? Quality of developed computer software. This is also definition for the software testing, and this is also a kind of testing. Why? What is the meaning of correctness? When developer develop the functionality, just think about it. When the developer develop the functionality first, that functionality we have to check, because I am a tester. Whenever I am check that functionality, whatever the given by the developer, and I will resolve the means I will just find out the defect. I just find out the defect, and that defect we have to send to him, yeah, her. Then, but at that time I will given the time duration. Please, you have to solve this problem before 6 o'clock, before 4 o'clock, before end of the day. Then they have to be resolved whatever I had given the time. So it's a result that is called the correctness. That is called a correctness. Second thing is the completeness. What is the meaning of completeness given in the software testing as a definition? Completeness means what? Whatever the customer needs and expectation, we have to fulfill in our software. exact whatever the given the requirement, we have to fulfill in our software, we have to specify in our software. That is called the completeness. But next third thing is what? Quality. How to quality you have to develop? Whenever you have to complete the whole training in the software testing. So anyone can going in the software testing. If you are doing the BCA, if you are doing the MCA, if you are doing the BSCIT, yeah, if you are just complete the bachelor degree, that is no needed. Okay, if you completed the, for example, BA, I am going for the software testing. Yeah, you can, but you have a little bit English powerful. Little bit English powerful. There are so many demand just increase in the software testing because every manual tester going into automation testing. So every manual testing vacancy is empty. So there also required the manual tester. Clear? So quality, what is the meaning of quality? Quality means what? Whatever the customer given time, given budget, we have to complete it within the time and budget. Our all the requirement that is kind of called quality. Before the 20 years, 15 years, also software was developed. But at that time, there are no one can see the quality. Why? No one can see the quality. They have to be work in a quantity, not a quality, quantity. There are also in a queue and there are also in a queue. Whenever start with the queue and whenever we start with the queue. But my question is what? Okay, why quality and quantity, there are the differentiate at there? So right now everyone wants quality because the before 15 years ago, the project also developed, but risk is very high. Risk is very high, but quality is levelly low. But right now, everyone wants the quality. But whenever you have to increase the quality, whenever you have to reduce the risk, and then the quality will be increased. So that is the biggest differentiate between us. So that's why testing is needed before the starting project. That's why testing is needed after the developing the project. That's why demanding the very biggest, there is a very boom in the market, there is a software testing. In the Ahmedabad, you also see that there are so many companies are there. In Baroda also so many companies are there. But every companies must have a developer and tester, both. Agar, whatever, for example, we see that developer tests the functionality. Suppose I am developer, I am test the functionality and I also develop that code also. So I just find the bug, find the defects from my code? Never. If I am finding the defect, I am never doing resolve the problem. Because I am find the defect, how can I solve the defect? जो हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना कि मेरी गलती मैं क्यों सोल्व करूं, वैसे ही यहां पे बोले जाता है. So how can we solve the problem from my defect? For example, अगर आप सोचो, मैंने एक हिंदी में एक मोहरा देता हूं, अगर आप अपना कोड डेवलप करते हो तो आप उसको कैसे रिजोल्व करोगे? आप उसके अंदर से डिफेक्ट ही क्यों निकालोगे? आप कभी भी गलती करते हो, आपको अपनी गलती मिलती है नहीं मिलती, कोई बंदा और आके आपको बोलता है कि भाई ये तेरी गलती थी, उसको तू सॉरी बोलते, तेरा काम खत्म कर दे. Why every time we have to see that kind of thoughts? Because of testing. Another person, they have to be finding the defect from my code. You can also see in a lecture, in a lab practice also, some error they have to be given. You have to say, sir, ma'am, why you to say that? Because you never want to find that defect, whatever the miss, they have to be occur in a code. You every time say that. That is the quality difference. In the software testing, there are two types of testing is there. First one is manual testing. Second one is automation, core testing. When we are going for manual testing, so for example, right now there are two holidays will come here, Uttarayan and Vasi Uttarayan. Clear? In the Uttarayan, yeah, Vasi Uttarayan, and then after the Saturday, so everyone going outside from this occasion. For example, someone going the Mount Ambu, yeah, someone going the, for example, anywhere resort, yeah, anywhere. For example, if you are going outside from the Baroda, yeah, outside of from anywhere, whenever you are locked your home, whenever you are locked the home, and you can just come out the key from your lock, just come out the key from the lock. So why you have to check the lock after the lock? After the lock, why to check the lock? The lock is properly or not? जो हम करते हैं ना हिंदी में, अगर मैं बाहर जाता हूं, मैं घर को लॉक किया, मैंने ही लॉक में से चाबी निकाली, तो मैं उसको लॉक को हिला के क्यों चेक करता हूं? Why to check manually? Why? Because they have to be checked manually. The lock is properly or not. For example, whenever you have to develop the software, so why do you check manually again? If you find the defect, if thoroughly you have to find the defect, but for example, if you give me one tester, if you give me any one tester from Google या from Microsoft, जो हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना कि कॉलर खड़े करके बात करके दिखाए कि भाई मैंने टेस्टिंग किया है, अगर आप में हिम्मत है तो उसमें से डिफेक्ट निकाल के दिखाओ, प्लीज गिव मी वन टेस्टर. No, never, and endeavor. Why? We all are the human. Who is the develop the code? Human. Who is the test the code? Human. So there are the, जो बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में कहावत है, इंसान से ही तो गलती होती है. Every time human makes the mistake. Every time. So that's why some of those mistakes are important, but some of them are expensive and dangerous. For example, you flying in a plane. Clear? But some situation, the plane will be crash. So what is the situation? There is a coincidence. That there is a coincidence. But they will be checked manually. It's a working properly. Yes, it's a working properly. But some situation, when the flying the plane, at that time the problem will be created and it's a blast. Then, so there are so many manual testing is also given, but some kind of the problem also occur after the testing. So manual testing, suppose I will learn first in mobile. Suppose I will given you the mobile testing. So you are going for the interview. So you are just given the interview who is develop the mobile application. Yeah, iPhone, yeah, Android. Just you can go there and get given the interview. But sometimes they have to be given the web. They have to be given the task on a web. So how you could do that? But in the TOPS technologies, we are also doing in both way testing. If you are using the mobile, so mobile, how can we find the defect from the mobile? Just wait, I just give you the example. Second, in the web also having the so many example is there. Okay, how the problem will occur. I just also given you the example today's webinar. But somehow we are going for interview after the mobile and web testing. गुजराती में कहेवत कहेवाय छे, दशहरा दिवसे घोड़ो ना दौड़े. बराबर? गुजराती में हम लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं कि दशहरे दिन के दिन वो अपना जो घोड़ा है वो नहीं दौड़ता है. So उसका मेन रीजन क्या होता है? What is the reason behind that? If we are going for that mobile after the learning for the mobile and web testing, but some probability the company given the task on desktop based, then you have to be given the task on a desktop based testing. Then what to do next? This is the main concept. If you are सपोज आपने तीनों में टेस्टिंग सीखा, चलो आपने यहाँ पे टॉप्स में तीनों में से टेस्टिंग सीखा, देन then you can go for anywhere for the interview. Suppose some company only developing the web, some companies developing the mobile and web, some company developing the web and desktop, some company develop the software in a mobile, web, desktop, anywhere. So you are eligible for each and every company because you are a tester. This is the biggest field in the market right now. Why? Developer developing the code, but the code have to be given the quality by tester. By tester. So this is the reason behind that. For example, what is the example of the mobile? So everyone know about the WhatsApp. So please, everyone guys, please open the WhatsApp, not for chat. Open the WhatsApp. I give you the example. If you open the WhatsApp, so for example, just only Android mobile, you open the WhatsApp. So WhatsApp, whenever you open the before the WhatsApp, just I will just ask the question. We all are using the WhatsApp since last 10 years, yeah, since last 8 years, since last 5 years. Clear? So have you any identified the defect? Anyone? Have you any identified the defect? Clear? So I will give you to find out the defect right now who is using the Android phone. Clear? So everyone, student, open the Android phone, open the WhatsApp, and just you can see the chat before the camera option. Clear? Chat before the camera option. In the camera option, you can select the camera will be start. In the camera, there are in the below image putty will be displayed. Image putty, it will be displayed. Now, just you have to click on the screen, not for the click on the photo. Just you can click on the screen. The image gallery putty, it will be disappear. It will be disappear. So how can we again back that putty, whatever the disappear? How can we back? Only one solution, you can go back. Only one solution, you can go back and come again into camera. Come again into camera. This is the defect. This is the defect. You want to go back and again come, then putty will be displayed. Otherwise, you can never see the putty again from the screen. But in the iPhone, anyone using the iPhone, so please you can open the here like this way. The image gallery, it will be showing right now on your phone. The solution will be resolved in iPhone, but right now Android, it's not resolved. Again, I will give you the defect second number in WhatsApp also. If you open the WhatsApp, the image, video and image, both are, it will be displayed in a single, this gallery way. I want to search only video. So how can I search? How can I search? It is not possible. But in iPhone, it's a resolve. In iPhone WhatsApp, it's resolved the defect. Again, third defect, I want to learn about that in a WhatsApp. Whenever you have to see some that kind of camera open in your WhatsApp, and whatever you have to background, you have to using the newspaper or any book. Whenever you have to see your camera will be zoom 1x 2x zoom. But same distance you have to open the mobile camera, not the WhatsApp camera. You can open the mobile camera. Then it will be displayed as usual, whatever the distance is there. But if you are using the zoom, if you are using the WhatsApp, the display 1x 2x on a screen. So that's kind of defect you can see in a WhatsApp. And that defect, whatever the last defect I just tell you, clear, just I also was tell you. So that is a kind of in iPhone also, in Android phone also. This is not resolved right now. If whenever we have to sitting 1 hour, clear, 1 hour, I just definitely find out the defect from the WhatsApp minimum 30 to 50. Minimum 30 to 50. Clear? If again you want to see, then you can go status. In the status, there are tags you want to just put into the status. So how can we do that? So whenever you are select this text, and then you can go, the color will be select one by one, not given any palette. Not given any palette. You have to choose the color by yourself. Same text font, same text size, whatever. So there are lots of defect is there. There are lots of defect. Suppose I don't want to choose the color from given in a status. I want to something new color in a combination of RGB. Then it's never used. It's never used. That is a defect also given by status. So this is the defect finding from the mobile. In the mobile application. Suppose you have to use Instagram, you have to use, for example, Facebook, Facebook Messenger, any one application you have to use. Definitely, you have to find the defect because this application developed by any human person. So human make mistake. So that mistake, yeah, you have to resolve later. Yeah, you have to find out from ourself. Clear? Suppose everyone using the Google, Gmail. Have you any defect find out from the Google or Gmail? Have you any find out any Google or Gmail? Everyone open. Suppose we are also right now in Google. Clear? In a Gmail we also log in, and for example our webinar is also running. So for example, I just given you the defect from the Gmail right now. Clear? So I just open the another browser, not current browser, because my webinar is starting. Suppose I just open the another email, it will be close our webinar. So I will just open the here, for example, Gmail. I want to open here a Gmail, not now. Gmail.com. And for example, I will open my account. This is my account. rahul.sanghvi.mca@gmail.com. Just I open my account. Sorry, password. I never telling you. Next. Now this account, it will be open like Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Asinis, Safeco technology, everything. It will be display on a screen. Now everyone now see that I just find out the defect from the Gmail. I just log out. Here also my account is rahul.sanghvi.mc@gmail.com. Sign out. Now everyone see that the defect. How can I used? I remove the account so no one can tell you, sir, you have to use past email address. Here no any email address in my browser. So I will use Rahul Sanghvi MCA. We never use here any dot. In my account rahul.sanghvi.mca. But I never use here any dot of my email. @gmail.com. This is the domain, and then we have to use must be. Here, for example, I am using Rahul Sanghvi MCA. Next, anyone can see here dots in my email address? No, there are no any dots. But my account is rahul.sanghvi.mca. Now you can see that finding the defect, I use that password. And that account, whatever I do before the login, I also see that that account, it will be open. This is the defect. If anyone want to see that kind of display, suppose anyone having the dot in an email address, clear? Anyone having the dot in an email address, everyone check after the webinar. After the webinar, without using the dot and password, it will be same. The account will be logged in. Account will be logged in. Clear? Same account, it will be open. You can see that. And my account, it will be open rahul.sanghvi.mca. I never use any dot in a whenever we are logging. So this defect you can identify. This defect. So that kind of so much concept we have to learn first from the top technologies. Clear? ऐसे सारे कंसेप्ट लाइव वेबसाइट में से, लाइव एप्लीकेशन में से आपको डिफेक्ट निकालना सिखाते हैं टेस्टिंग में से. So no one can judge कि sir, I don't know about the code, so I'm doing that. Yeah, definitely. Sir, I know about the code, but I want to looking for the software testing. Can I do that? Yeah, definitely. Anyone complete the diploma, you can go for that interview and you can select in the interview. If you complete the bachelor degree, any kind of BTech, BCA, BSc, you can also do that. You can go that. You can select in a company, because so much tester is required right now in India, because everyone know about the quality only given. જે આપણે કહે છે ને ગુજરાતીમાં એવું દિમાગ છે કે જે ટેસ્ટિંગ ફટાફટ કરી શકે ને ગમે એમાંથી ડિફેક્ટ ફાઇન્ડ કરી શકે. ધીસ ઇઝ ધ ગુજરાતી. ક્લિયર? એટલા માટે ગુજરાતમાં કેમ બધાને ફ્રી રાખે છે? આપણે ઇન્ડિયામાં કેમ વોટ્સઅપ ને બધું ફ્રી છે? ઇફ યુ આર ગોઈંગ આઉટસાઇડ ફ્રોમ ધ કન્ટ્રી, the WhatsApp and anything, it will be paid. If you are going to Dubai, you never use. If you never calling in a WhatsApp calling, video calling from the WhatsApp, never. If you are going in a Dubai, you can never use any WhatsApp video calling anything. You must be used that application. They have to be used. Why? આપણે કે ને દરેક કન્ટ્રી વાળા પોતપોતાનું કામ કરે છે, તો વાય આપણે કેમ નહીં? So this is our specialist. How can we find the defect from application, from software, from web application, anyone? So આપણે કહે છે ગુજરાતીનો ડંકો વાગે છે દરેક કન્ટ્રીમાં. Yeah, definitely. But you have to, for example, you have to capable for that. So first you learn first. Then you can work hard and then you can achieve the goal. This is the 3 slogan you can just put into mind. Just put into the mind. So that is the defect finding from the, again, web. Suppose you are using the desktop application. How can we find the defects from the desktop? For example, this is a notepad you can open. Suppose this is the notepad. Whatever you have to see in a browser, in your screen. So in the notepad, can I put some image into the notepad? Never. Suppose I want to increase my font. Yeah, I want to use any alignment of my whatever the written in the notepad. Can I do that? Never. Suppose you have to increase the font. The whole font, it will be increased, not only selected font. Now you can see that. Not a selected font, it will be increased. So this is the defect, again, finding from the desktop. This is the defect you have to finding from the desktop application. In the desktop, my cursor is here right now. In which line my cursor is there? Have you any given the line number? No. You want to you have to count by self. First line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, sixth line, seventh line, 8th, 9th, 10th or 11th line. Your cursor is in 11th line. You want to count by yourself. But in Notepad++, it's different from the Notepad. So that's why defect you have to find from the desktop, mobile, web, anywhere. So this is the biggest advantage over here. So in the manual testing, there are so many, we are doing the practicals concept. First is what? use case diagram. So everyone know about them because you are the BCA student, you are the MCA student. Suppose we are going for the ATM. Everyone, we are going for the ATM. Can I clap? 5,000 please come out. This is possible? Never. Then, so it's not possible. So this is the concept we have to use. What is the meaning of use case? You have to check the, means any user can interact with the actions, whatever you have to return in the case. In a sequentially, first we are going for the ATM, put my, insert, swipe the card, enter the PIN number. We have to go in a sequentially. Then your money will be, we have to dispatch. Second thing, we have to learn HLR. This is the full form of high level requirement. Third is test case. So what is the meaning of test case? Why we have to given the test case? Why? They have to be given the test case because they have to be solve your problem by using the pass, by using the fail. Yani ki if you have to use with the positive or negative. Whenever you have to start the software testing, this test case they have to be create a work in two minds. First, you have to, when suppose you are doing the job, when you are going for your home at 8:30 or 9:30, but power is gone, but there are no any power is there, but you don't know about that. But whenever you open the door and just switch on, but the light is not on, your fan is not on. At that time, if you are going, miss, if you are coming from the company and there have to be so many stress and miss load, then you have to, for example, you have to come into the home and जोश जोशी स्विच આપણે બે ત્રણ વાર જોશી કરીને એમાં સ્વિચ તોડી નાખી યાની કે वो टूट गई. Then but right now power is not there, so you have to use a positive mind first. If you on the switch, then you can go in a neighbor, then you can see that if you there any light power or not. If there are no any power, then why you to do that kind of things? So every time you can see the positive and negative things both, but real time its power is not there and your switch is to be broken. But whenever the real time power is coming, but you never on the light, so you should apply the test case. Any, suppose if you give me the any movie, okay, there are no defect, any one movie. If you are using the Bahubali, there are lots of defect. If you are using the 3 Idiot, again lots of defect. If you are see the Lagan movie, any one movie, single movie, anyone please give me your name, okay, there are no defect. Single, any one single movie, any single series. So that is the concept, because who generate the movie? Human. So human make mistake all the time. માણસ માત્ર ભૂલને પાત્ર, આવું આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં બોલી છીએ. Why human make mistakes? So everywhere is mistake. Next is test scenario. Next is defect report. Next is bug report. That kind of things we have to use in a manually. But sometimes you are doing in a job in a TCS company, in a L&D company, anywhere. There are lots of people, there are lots of employees work in a single project. Like for example, 1,500 people work in a single project. So everyone name, you know about that. Everyone having the email address, you know, never. Have you any about the some people work in this module and some people working in this module? How can you identify this defect and that person work in this module? So how can we trace? How can we trace the defect whatever I'm assigning to this all people? Suppose Flipkart, yeah, Amazon. Whenever you have to buy the product from the online, Why have to be given the tracing the code? You can easily identify the where is my product. It's a SIP. It's today come into Ahmedabad, my home. Whatever the situation, whatever the tracing, it will be there. It will be given the message on my phone. So that kind of things you want to learn. So Amazon's owner know about that. Can Rahul's home delivered the product? Never. He also know me. Never. They don't know about that. They have to be checked only in a system. The product it will be delivered or not. Why? Reason. That is a concept. Now seventh things is Bugzilla, Yazira. They have to be used the BTT, yani ki bug tracking tools concept. And you can easily find out the defect from your software application, yeah, mobile application. You have to trace and then you can easily you have to see that what kind of defect it will be open, yeah, resolve. But right now in the market, everyone know about the hear the word automation. Everything should be done in automation right now. Before few year, for example, my grandfather's times, whenever my grandfather's younger, at that time, but no any vehicle is there. We are also doing in the cycle. Just 100 year is completed. Now we are just moving into bike, car, railway, bullet, metro. So many things is there. After 100 years from you, means whenever your child will come here, means coming at that time, what kind of situation is there? Lots of things it will be increased. Lots of things it should be increased. Whenever the few year ago we are doing the buttermilk like this way. અગર ગુજરાતીમાં વલણું કહે છે. Now we all have a blender and making the buttermilk just in the few second, not few minute, few second, because of automation. Everything there are working in automation. Everything in a real estate side, in a software side, in any future side, everything should be automated. So that kind of software is also automated. So automation testing is must required. Why automation testing is come out? Suppose you are a developer, I am a tester. Suppose you are a developer, I am a tester. When developer develop the code and given to me for testing, after I will do that, some defect I just find out. For example, like 10 defect I just find out, and I just 10 defect given back to test developer, and the developer check the whole defect. So why tester my defect will find out in 10 defect? How it is possible? And developer at that time cheating with me, and then resolve the 8 defect, and then resolve 8 defect, whatever the given the 10 defect, whatever the given the 10 defect, and developer resolve the defect 8 by using the cheating, and 2 defect it's not resolved right now. So he apologized and calling to me, Rahul, you are there? Yes, I am there. Can you see that? Yeah. So whatever the you have to given the 10 defect, but in 2 defect I apologize, this is my fault, I acceptability. But 8 defect is working right now. But I just whenever I check previous day, but it's a working, it's not working. So how it is working right now today? But developer cheating that, but I don't know about that. But I have never proof is there. I never any kind of proof is there. Then the automation given the proof. For example, recording. For example, replay या playback and screenshot. Right now, everyone is required these kind of things. આપણે કહીએ ને ગુજરાતમાં સપોઝ ગર્લફ્રેન્ડ બોયફ્રેન્ડ હોય તે લોકોને ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખવું પડે છે કે રેકોર્ડિંગ છે, સ્ક્રીનશોટ લઈ લે છે, ક્યાંક ગાર્ડનમાં બેઠા હોય કોઈ બીજા તેના ફોટો પાડે છે કે ભાઈ everywhere it's required. So these kind of things it will be occur, and I will also use that concept. So what kind of situation is there? Next again developer that kind of cheating with me, but I will do the recording, replay and screenshot. And next time again developer that kind of situation will be created again and again. I will just mail to him. You can just see my mail. If any kind of problem is occur, then you can tell me. The developer never responds on a mail. And next time, developers they do not cheating with me because I have a proof. And developer resolve the defect by using the cheating. So this is the solution between us. So that's why automation is required. In automation, there are two tools is used. First is LR. LR यानी कि load runner up. Which is in a HP company. They have to be developed a performance testing, stress testing, and load testing. At all kind of testing, it will be resolved by using the LR. LR यानी कि load runner up, which is produced by invented by HP company, and they have to be given the free demo session. And you can see in a record, you can see replay, you can take the screenshot, and you can given a diagrams. Whatever the process it will be created, you have to see the diagrams at that. And second thing is the Selenium. This IDE. Selenium IDE automatically recording and given the coding by self. Now you can see that suppose in my browser, the Selenium is here. And I just create a new test project. The name is TOPS Technologies. I want to take my URL from my website, tops-ind.com. This is my website. And just I copy the URL from my browser and just closed. And put here as a base URL and start my recording. Automatically recording, it will be given the script, just generate the script automatically whenever I'm doing something. I click here, the automation testing is start. Automatically recording, it will be there. You can see at the bottom of my window, Selenium ID is recording. Just I click on the IT training, recording click, the Selenium ID is recording. At the right side bottom, you can see that outsourcing. Just I click on the placement. I am here. You can see. Just you can click on the contact us. Everything you can record automatically. Script it will be script it will be created. Just I close the record and then stop. When I stop the recording, automatically given the test case name is what? Suppose F1 is my first test. Everything it should be record here. Everything it should be record here. Clear? I want to just replay. I'm not doing the replay. I just click here the replay. My both hand it will be on your camera. Automatically it will be working. IT training automatically going, automatically outsourcing going, automatically placement going, automatically contact us going, and close the window. Now close the window. The whole test it will be passed by automatically. If you want to get that code in Java, so you can just click here and export the whole Java code. You can see that there is a Java. You have to explode. So for example, I just explode that code. F1 automatically Java file will be there. You can see here the Java file and open the whole code, whatever I'm going is there, the whole code, it will be created by self. I'm not doing that kind of code. The code by created by Selenium. I'm going IT training, outsourcing, placement, contact us, everything. This is the testing. So I never using any code. I never using any kind of things. So everything we have to produce by self in a testing time. Clear? So guys, anyone having a doubts, so please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So I received few questions from my students.
Yeah.
So the first question is, sir, in the theory session, the students are learning about the white box testing, black box,
Black box, yes.
gray box testing. But sir, can you explain the practical implementations of
Yes,
all these
perfect,
methods in the
perfect.
software testing, sir?
Yes, perfect. For example, I will open here a website. Anyone website. So anyone see the code here? No.
No.
So you can just access the functionality, whatever you have to see on a screen. Like for example, sign in functionality, for example, women, dresses, t-shirt, anyone. So this is a kind of black box. You never do. Yani ki you never interact with the internal structure of the storage, internal structure of the software. You can just access the functionality. So that is a black box. Clear? That is a black box. Suppose for example, I will see the here a sign in. But sign in, I just click here. This is the functionality, it will be open. So it's a black box testing. But if you know about the code, if you just debugging the code, at that time you have to access the functionality. At that time you can see the code. So that situation is a white box testing. At the white box testing, you have to cover the code. Yani ki test the code coverage, like statement coverage, like decision coverage, like condition coverage, everything you want to cover. But in the black box testing, you can see the functionality and then operate it properly or not. So that is a differentiate between us. Clear?
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
And sir, yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Second question, sir. So, what kind of prerequisite knowledge and skills are required for a software tester?
Nothing to do anything. No requirement, no prerequisites is required for the software testing. If you have the zero knowledge for any computer, mobile, suppose if you know about the computer and mobile application, you aware about that. But if you don't know about the any website, any mobile application about any application about that, but it's never do about you never go inside that.
That means non-IT can also work as a software tester, right?
Definitely, but just only skill is required. Some skill, like for example, 7 to 10% English must be required. 7 to 10%, not the whole.
Okay. Means soft skills, not technical.
Yes, soft skills. Yeah, soft skill. Just skill is only required for that. You never requirement the fluency. If not fluency, it's okay.
Right.
You have to communicate general thoughts, but it's okay.
Okay, sir. So the third question, sir, in which country the testing is of high demand?
Yeah, definitely.
In which country, sir? In India or?
3 countries very high demand in right now. I also taking the lectures from the Canada, UK, and US. These 3 countries most very highly right now requirement. There are the created, and also everyone just learn from India side, because everyone in the outside of India, they have to be just given the lectures, just you can see and then you can solve by yourself, but they cannot given the practical and they cannot given any practical task, anything. They have to never learning about that. So that's why every time the required the first for example training period, that is you have to done, then you can easily go into the market and just select by interview and go into the market, and directly in the first day you have to start the testing, not go for the training.
Right.
But right now UK and Canada, both country is very highly demanding.
Okay. So, sir, compared to Android applications, suppose we compare Android and .NET and SQL and software tester. So,
Yeah.
which one is having a more scope?
But
in
right now depends on student. If you know about the code, so I will go for first as an Android developer.
Okay, so it is highly
But,
demanded.
highly demanding because
Right.
everyone, suppose developing the application, everyone developing the application, but because everyone want, suppose I have a shop, but I also want application develop,
Hmm.
and everyone just looking that the kind of application, and I want to earning from the application also. And
Hmm.
second, I just given the rank software testing.
Right, sir.
But in the few year, in upcoming few year, 2 to 3 years, the software testing is very highly demanding in the market because software tester both way of working before coding and after coding.
Right, sir.
So that is a very usually impact and very जो बोलते हैं ना कि very demanding in market right now.
Right, sir. Sir, whether the OOPS concepts are required for a software
But when
testing?
OOPS concept and SQL is required in the software testing, and we also learning in the training duration also.
Okay,
OOPS and
sir.
SQL both is required because if you submit, if you insert your register the button, means click on the register button.
Hmm.
So what the query is behind that? Which kind of query is fire behind that?
That we should know.
Database, yes, database testing is also is there.
Right, sir.
So insert, update, delete, select, join query, these kind of things must required.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So thank you so much.
you
I'm
so
very
much.
much thankful to Rahul, sir, for illuminating us in the field of software testing. And
Yes.
I'm sure that whatever you discussed today shall be definitely helpful to our all participant students. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye,
So,
Usman.
yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
can
ma'am.
you stop sharing your screen,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah, definitely. Just wait. Yeah, definitely. Done.
So thank you, sir. And yeah. Now, dear participants, just a minute. I'm sharing my screen. Yes. So, dear participants, so all of you are requested to submit the feedback for today's webinar. And once you submit your feedback link, then you will get the certificate. And this link will be open up to 5 p.m. today. So, all of you are requested to please note down this link, feedback link, and certificate link. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If anyone wanted to looking for that kind of training, yeah, anyone, so please contact to Top Set.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Can I knew, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.